Good evening, students. This is our third vector graphics video tutorial in which I'm going to show how to color our final vector based on our sample image. As you can see, I already finished tracing the whole eagle using the pen tool that we already know how to use and I already showed in other video tutorials. So let's get started working on this process of coloring. The first thing that we have to do is to move the photo that we had in the back of our lines. To do this, the only thing we have to do is to go to the selection tool, click on one of the corners of our original image, and then drag it to see our vectors and our image at the same time. I suggest you to do this because it's going to be easier for you to see how the process takes place very easily. After this, what we have to do is to zoom in to our vector graphic and our photo. Then we pick the selection tool again and we start selecting all the shapes that we already did and that we want to color. I'm going to start with, for example, this part of the beak. What I have to do is to click in the line of the beak. As you can see, I only have one color and it's the strokes 1. If you see here, the fill is empty and that's what I want to color. So I'm going to change to this fill box. Then what I can do is to go to the color selection tool and pick the color that I need. But it's not going to be the same as the original, and that's what all this is about. So I'm going to undo this action, and with this shape selected, what I'm going to do is to go to the tools bar and pick the eyedropper tool. With the eyedropper tool, what I can do is to go directly to the original image and pick the color that I want. For example, if I wanted to use this one, I only had to click here, or click on the white, click on the green, or click on the gray that we need. And as you can see, it's exactly the same color that we were looking for. The rest of the process is the same. You keep selecting things, pick the eyedropper tool with the letter I, or go directly to the tools bar and pick it, and keep coloring. When something like this happens, that you cannot see the rest of the lines or the shapes that you need to color, what you can do is to press Ctrl Y to see the lines. Okay, pick the shapes that you want. Ctrl Y again to see the photo. Let me zoom out a little. And then keep coloring. Pick the eyedropper. Click on the color that you want. Again, one more time. But this time I'm going to show you how to color all the shapes that have the same color at once. How to do that? Selection tool. I'm going to select all these feathers. Hold the shift tool, and with the selection tool start picking all the shapes that have the same color. Ctrl Y again to see everything. Press the letter I to pick the eyedropper and click on the color that you want.